guys, and welcome back to another video here on my channel. My name is Andrew here at Drew's Dollars, and today we're going to be doing a cash stuffing and opening one thing of Happy Mail, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so I thought I was done with Happy Mail, but this order was placed like at the end of May, and it came in while I was on vacation last week. And I just had one thing, so I didn't want to spend a whole video on just one thing. And I know for sure I don't have anything else coming in for a little bit because I haven't placed any orders. But I wanted to open this, and this is from Celisa over at Beautifully Me and You. And it was a scratch off bookmark in one of her most recent launches. I think she still has these available on her Etsy. I'm not sure if they were limited or if they are like a continual thing, but I did grab this from there. It is a double-sided, so one side is Thanksgiving, so thankful challenge, and then this side is Merry Christmas, so I'm excited about this one. And this one is Save 180, and this one is 80 plus because it's a skipper double one. So I'm excited about this one. I'm gonna pop this in here. I turned my minis binder into a scratch-off binder, so I'm excited about that. I'm going to pop this one here, and we will get to that. I don't know if I'm doing any scratch-offs today, but definitely in the next stuffing, I should start doing some scratch-offs. Trying to work my budget out, how I want things to go. But yeah, that was like super quick for Happy Mail. Like I said, I just had those two things, and we're going to hop into the like cash stuffing portion of this video. So I was planning on doing more like sinking funds than I wanted to, or let me rephrase that. I had planned to do sinking funds, but I'm not going to really be doing any sinking funds per se in this cash stuffing. I'll be doing mainly savings challenges, just because, you know, things happen. When I go on vacation, I don't like to really like put a limit on things, which I mean, not like a crazy unlimited thing, but you know, I spent more than I needed to, and I used it all on my card, and I saved like a little, like half of it or so I had in cash. So I'm paying that back with the cash, but I did need to pull the money from other places to pay off that card so that it doesn't get any like interest coming on it. And so I'm just gonna like pay it, move on, but it's not going to affect what I had set for my savings challenges. And then that way also, in my next stuffing, like my next big stuffing, I'll be able to hopefully start on track with what I want to do budget wise as far as putting money into different sinking funds and whatnot. So yeah, so this is the money today is what I have left from my paycheck. Like I said, I get paid a month behind on the first of the month. So yeah, I got paid literally this morning, and I went and got the cash out after I left the gym, and I feel like everything I wanted to say has now slipped my mind. So I'm trying to like regather my thoughts with what I want to do. Okay, so let's get the cash out, count, and then we will keep chatting. All right, so I normally have been going to the ATM, but since I had a bigger amount today, I went through the drive-through and spoke with an actual person at the teller because I also didn't want to pay the ATM fee, and I had like a good bit of like denominations that I wanted to get, like the 33 $1 bills, okay? The ATM will give me ones. I think I've gotten about like 20, 25 or so from the ATM, but I felt like 30 was going to be kind of pushing it, and so I just said, you know what? I'll just go to the ATM. I mean, through the drive-through. I don't care this time. So I have 100, and then I have a 50. So that is 150. Let me put that on my calculator here to keep track. And then we have 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So 120 plus 120. And then we have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. Actually need to bump all of these back one. What did we say, 80? Did I already put the 80 on there? I don't think so. let's just start it over. Okay, so we had 150 plus 120. Okay, then we put the 80. All right, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70. So $70 plus 70. And then we have 1, 2, if I can get this to separate, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, and 33. So plus 33. And we have 453, which is exactly what I had planned. So everything should be right on track. So let's go ahead and get started with this. I'm gonna set this here, and I'll put my calculator up right there. I don't think I really need that right now. And let me grab my iPad. Okay, so this is the cash that I had left over. This is $91. I'm gonna go ahead and put this extra dollar into here and just use it in a savings challenge or something, because I didn't include it when I was like making my bill breakdown for what I wanted to put towards paying back that card. So this is what I had left over. It was 50, 20, 20, so $90 here. And then I'm gonna grab some other money to put towards this. And also this other money I'm grabbing out is also just some different things that I'm paying at the end of the month that I wanna take out and leave cash for, so that I don't put that in my account and have the opportunity to try and spend it. Because if it's in there, I will spend it, even if I know I need to set it aside to save it for something else. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out. So that is gonna be 50, and then also 20, 30, and 5. So 1, 20, 30, 135. Okay. And then I also need to pull out 25 for something, so that's gonna go here, as well as 27, so 25, 26, 27. And you know what, this is probably like all over the place, but y'all just bear with me and we will get to the method of the madness. All right, so we have that, and then I need to pull out, let's see, what I want to do. Yeah, 40, so let's do 20, 40. Okay, and then also I need to do vacation that I had set for this specific stuffing that I was going to put into my sinking fund. I'm just going to go ahead and pull that and put it into paying back those cards. So that was going to be 75. So we'll do 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 75. Okay. And then there was another 30 that I was going to pull. 20, 25, 30. Put that right there with that. Okay. And let me count all this up now. 357 is what we're going for. Let's start with 100. So 1, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, right? Yeah, so we're gonna go with 300, 350, and then 357, right? So then, I know there's a 5 in here, 7, and 2. All right, 357 is what this should be. Let's count it just to make sure. So we have 100, 20, 40, 60, 80, 200, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 300, 350, 355, 56, 57. Right? That's just what we're going with. If that's not right, I don't care. I'll figure it out off camera. Okay, so let me put all this money back over here. Okay. These fives back down here. And these tens. All right. So this is all money that is going back to the bank, and then some of this is staying in my account. I'm just gonna put it into this vacation one right here. And I'll know what's going on. I feel like it was all over the place. All right, so now I feel like I have everything together. I know what's going on. Okay, so that included money that I was paying back towards the credit card. Also, some things that I need to leave in my account to pay later. And I just wanted to make sure that I had them like squared away. All right, so now that all of that is together, I'm gonna move my iPad because now I'm gonna get into the savings challenges. I wanna start with the 4x4, which is right here. And I think this might be the last stuffing I'm doing for a little bit in the 4x4, just because I don't want to put a lot of emphasis on this one. And I was really I was trying to decide what I really wanted to do with this money when I save it. And I was thinking about putting it into my emergency fund or just putting it into a high yields savings account, which I think I'm gonna do. But the job I'm currently working right now is like independent contractor. So I'm having to keep up, like with my own taxes. They don't take taxes out. And I'm not really doing that, but I've kind of done a rough estimate of like what I could possibly make each month, and by the time tax season comes around, this completed would be what I would probably have to pay in taxes, if that makes sense. So it's like I'll have that set aside, if not more of it, or if I need a little bit more, I know this would be a good portion of it, okay? All right, so I'm putting 25 into this, so I'm gonna do a 10, 15, 20, 25, and 5, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Perfect. What did I just do? I counted out the 5s and then didn't even put them down. I'm telling you, that is the kind of day I'm having. Did I literally just pick them up and put them back in the cash tray? 10, 15, 20. Okay, here we go. 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. $25 is right here. Okay. We are eventually going to be on track. I feel like I'm just like all over the place. Okay. That's going in there. Let me get that tracker out here. And where's my red marker? That's not red. Is this the red one? Okay, where's my red marker at? Okay. So 25 going in here. All right. Now, I know that in the last video, I think, the last Happy Mail video, I talked about having like another announcement, which I still do. I'm still just waiting on a couple things to like fully be cleared and things be set, like I said before I really talk about it more. But there is some like exciting things happening for me, and I'm super excited to share that with you guys once I'm able to, but I'm just waiting for some things to clear up and be like finalized, and then I will be sharing it with you guys. But just know there is some things going on. Now I want to start in my Make Lemonade challenge, and we are going to start by completing this first one right here. So I'm putting $50 in here. I'm gonna go ahead and put 50 on here and do a minus 13 so that we can fill this one in. Now, I did have these two open, but when I was going on my trip, I needed to make change, and I ended up not having enough money in here to give myself, like I put a 50 in here, I think. Maybe it was a 50. Yeah. And I only needed 40, but then there was like, I was like, just don't worry about it. I'll leave the 10 in here. And then I was like, if I see that I don't necessarily need to pull it out, I'll just leave it in here and make it 10 automatically, if that makes sense. So I saved that, and now we're gonna save this 13. And we have our first completed section on here. Let me grab $13 out of here. So 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's super exciting that we are getting some progress made on here. So I'm gonna put this in order here. All right. And let me see what's next. I need to get my die out for this. Okay. All right. Let me grab that real quick. So this is one where I'll roll and get a section to go to, and then I'll go to that section and save some money. All right, so number 1 is already completed, so we won't worry about that. Number 5, that is our $90 section, which is this one. Yeah, okay. I don't have anything done on this? Oh, wow. Let's see, what I want to do. Do I want to do small or kind of go in the middle with the 15? Or we could do 11. Let's go with 11. Minus 11. Okay. Do I have any 10? Here's a 10. 10 and 1 makes 11. So I'll pop that right in here. Okay. And now that means every section now has some money in it. So let's keep going right along here. Section number 3 is our $80 section. Oh, this one doesn't have any money? Guess not, I thought it did. Okay, so let's do, do I want to go smaller or do I want to knock out that 25? What do I have these other ones? These all ones. Okay, these all kind of have. You know what? Let's just go ahead and do it. I'm going to do that 25. So minus 25. That'll leave us with $1. So 26 minus 25. Okay, so we'll just put that dollar somewhere else. Let's do a 10, 15, 20, and 25. Now every section has money in it. I swore that last one was the only one that didn't have any money, but I forgot that I kind of restarted this back at the middle of April. Okay, so we are done with Make Lemonade, and we are moving on to our next savings challenge. We're going to be doing the spooky savings, and this one is the purple marker. So let me grab the purple one, which should be right here in the middle. Just saw it. Yep, there we go. Okay, so this one I'm doing the same thing where I'm just kind of rolling and going to that section and saving. So here we go. I'm going to roll this and see what section we're going to get. All right, section 6. Let's go back here, which I believe, is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm just going to say that it goes back here. So we'll do that. Section 5, which is section 5, okay. And here we go again, section 2. So here's 1, here's 2. $13, I can't keep avoiding it, so I'm just gonna have to pull it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Good Lord. All right, so we did 13 already, and we also took out 1. So we have $9. That's a-okay. Section 2. Sorry, we are not stuff on 13 again. So number 4. So this was section 2. Here's 3. And section 4 is $10? Yeah. We don't have money for you, sorry. Section 3 is the $2 section. We can do that. All right, so 3 is where we're at, right? So $2 again. I'm just gonna clear that off because I have the money right here. All right, section 2 is the 13, we're not doing that. Section 1, I think that's our $5 section. Do I have $5 left? 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't, so sorry, we're not doing that. Section 4 is that $10 one. 6, we can do that. Because 6 is also section 5. So go ahead and put that there. I have $3 left. Section 6, look at that. Oh, that was loud. Section 1 is $5, so we don't have that. Section 1, also don't have that. Section 4, I don't have that. Section 3 is that the $13 one or is that the $2 one? There's 1, 2, and 3. Look at that. And I have $2. Perfect. Going right in there. Okay, so I'll put this dice up, or this die up, since it's just 1. And let's see what we're doing here. All right, so nothing in section 1. We know that this was $13, and we're gonna pop this right in here. And cross that off there. Okay, and our next one here, let's see, we saved 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we get to mark off 3 of these. So we just completed that whole top row. We are moving right along with this one. Put that down in there. I'm gonna have to go through and do some like condensing with this one because it's gonna have a lot of ones all over the place. And then our last section back here, we have 1, 2, 3, $4. So that's gonna be 4 icons. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Perfect. I'm gonna put that right in there. And that means that we are done with this video because we are all out of cash. All right, so that is all for this video. It was a little bit hectic. It's a little bit all over the place, but you know what? Everything is squared away and settled, and it's all gonna work out fine. So that is all for this video, you guys. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another one. As always, all of my links are listed down below. Please check all those out. As well, if you're not subscribed, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up as well while you're down there. But yeah, that is all for this video. Thank you guys so much for joining me for another one, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.